Bright and early on day 14, I had to go back and get my stuff. I passed the mine, the quarry that I started all those days ago, and I have literally not come back to it. But we have to go get our stuff, and it's going to be a decent trek over there, and I am having the worst time trying to maneuver, so I'll just save you the trouble of watching me swim, and just cut to when I get there. We are finally here, and I am going down the wrong direction. I can already tell this is not going to be good. I just made a big loop. Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. These days are so long ago that I am not even close to shore when the last episode was, or the last day was recorded, rather. Excuse me. But actually, I am not going the wrong way. Because this is exactly where I died, and it's not looking good for my health. I am a stupid. And that is all I can say about it. I am a stupid because I had a very close call with a skeleton. It is not good how close to death I came because, oh god, I was panicking. There was a skeleton shooting at us. I tried to parkour my way up to that spot. Oh, there he is. He came back for more. Yeah, I tried to parkour my way up that block with the torch on it, and I was not able to. I decided to fight a creeper, as if I'm not already on death's door, but somehow I pull it off, and I'm going back, I guess. Eating a pork chop, getting ready for battle. And there's a skeleton, and, well, okay, I thought it was going to be the end of me. I guess we just got to keep exploring, looking for iron, because that is the main reason I came down here, and boy oh boy, there was some iron there. But there is a YouTuber by the name of OMG Craft who said always light up your tunnels before you go mining, and I live by that motto. Obviously, you saw that huge clusterfuck of whatever the fuck, and I was not having none of that. I was not dying today, because, oh boy, I just got my stuff back. Now, there is some iron there, and I lit up the area around us in the tunnels. That way nothing can spawn behind us and sneak up on us, because last thing I need is a witch throwing a poison potion, killing me in the process, and having to come back. Now, we could kill her, but also we could be shot by a skeleton in the middle of it at 3.5 hearts, and that would not be good. And I do need some coal, because I do need a backup source of fuel. I don't like using coal, but at the same time, what do I use it for? I don't. It's just to trade with, like, the armorers and the smiths and the villagers who accept coal trades. And that's what I'm gathering the coal for. So, I don't know. It's just, we don't have any structures in this world, so what am I saving the coal for? And I think that's what crossed my mind here. But at the same time, like, there's still that piece of me inside that wants to save my coal for villager trading, just in case I get villagers, so, I'll take it. I won't leave it behind. That's the one thing I won't do. I won't leave it behind. There's also a part of me that wonders, will I ever get to see my family up on the surface again? Or am I destined to die down here to another skeleton? No, I'm not gonna die to that skeleton. Not that skeleton, anyway. I'm gonna die to next. Just kidding, I do. But at the time, I didn't. So I guess we're just collecting this iron. Ooh, there's more. And I broke the golden rule. Never dig straight down. But I was confident. And confidence just leads to nothing. Like the great prophet once said, with great confidence comes great confidence. And that's not something you should ever take for granted. Now, why am I going back to the cave, you ask? I ask myself the same thing. Because this is a stupid way to die, and I'm not ready to die yet. I'm just a boy. I'm just a 23-year-old boy. I'm not ready to die yet. So why am I taking the risk? Well, number one, I can respawn. We're not playing a hardcore mode. We're just playing regular old survival mode. Now, zombies, not a big deal. Skeletons, a little more of a big deal. Creepers? Oh no, I don't have armor yet, so that is a death sentence. Spiders, I can deal with also, but not as well as zombies. And if we all remember, there is a thing in Minecraft's code that will spawn zombies a certain percentage of the time. I was trying to remember the number. A certain percent of the time a zombie takes a hit and exhibits a damage sound. But I'm gonna stop boring you with statistics and keep going. So I've gotten myself into some pretty sticky situations, and I figured I could heal myself right here. However, I was shot and killed on the streets of Baltimore. They ran me for my foams, save me, Spider-Man, heck to the no. I had to check to make sure it was still day 14 before I went and did anything else, because I was sure I'd been down there until day 15, but I had not. The sun is still in the sky. It has not set yet, so we're going back to get my stuff. It took me so long to swim here that it was starting to get dark, but I was not going to let that dissuade me from getting my stuff back. I was going in there, and I was not coming out until I had my stuff. I was ready to bash my head against this wall until I had retrieved my items. That is how bad I need this iron. So never let anyone tell you you are bashing your head against a wall, because sometimes you gotta find the nearest wall and break it down. When one door closes, find the nearest wall and bust it in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so I found my stuff, but now we have a problem. We need to get the F out. And to do that, we gotta dig through a little bit. We gotta just take the pickaxe and take this and get going, because that's gonna allow us, and this is going to allow us to start generating more dripstone. That is an important thing, because that'll make us able to generate an unlimited lava source. And that's kind of important for when you need a lot of fuel very fast. However, I don't have the iron for the buckets, which is a problem, which is where I decided I need to be getting on an iron farm as soon as possible, but without villagers, that is impossible. So, we just gotta get out for now and plan our next move from there, because it is the nighttime of day 14, and I need a bed to end the day. So, we gotta get home, and we're lost. So let's just get out of here real quick, shall we? Alright, we are out, and it is dark, and I am running away. I am running back to the boat, because there are things trying to munch on my buttocks. You know the things. You just saw one. Oh, and there's another one. And one that'll explode my buttocks, converting physical energy into thermal energy, perfectly cooking my buttocks for the zombies to munch upon. You know? It's kind of like trying to test how hard you have to punch a frozen chicken in order to cook it. I mean, just throwing absolute haymakers in order to cook it. But as the sun rises on day 15, we gotta call day 14 to a close, because, I mean, look at this. The sun is rising. It is the dawn of a new day, and we're on the open water. And I'm alone and I'm scared. Help me! Help me! Oh God, the sun's coming up. I'm gonna start melting. I am a vampire who stays in his home. Oh my God, I'm gonna stop that. That's hurting my neck. Ow. Oh, right. It's written down here in my notes. I got distracted by pumpkins, and that is why we were not home for day 15. That's right, I needed pumpkins. Well, let's just call day 14 there, shall we? Yeah, it's a good idea. Excellent, scrumptious pumpkins. Tasty.